In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to trade cryptocurrency like a day trader. I'm going to make this video as simple as I can so that everybody can understand it. I will first start by talking about how you can choose the crypto to trade. As you can see, there are thousands of cryptocurrency on the market and you can trade all of them. There are some that outperform the others, while there are others that have low liquidity and low market cap that it is not safe trading because technical analysis cannot predict this particular coin. Also teach you guys how to identify the market trend. You get because before you can trade cryptocurrency, you should be able to know the direction of the market and how to do technical analysis and how you can place trade. I'll teach you all of this in this video. Before I get right in, please do it to like this video and subscribe to this channel and turn the bell icon. If you are new, please like everybody like this video. We're to have just 10 views and 10 likes to have 100 views and 0 like. Please like this video, subscribe and turn the bell icon. If you have any question, don't to ask in the comment section and I'll respond to all your questions. And the first step is actually having an account with any centralized exchange. So for me, I'll make use of Bybit to sign up. If you don't have a Bybit account, there's a link in the description box that you can sign up on Bybit. The reason why I'm choosing Bybit because I like Bybit. They have lower trading fees. There are other exchanges like Binance, KuCoin, Bigger that I can use, but I just prefer Bybit. Links to sign up in the description box. The next is where you click on market, and this market you can see the summary of the crypto market you get. So market sentiment issue 48 which means that most people are not buying, most people are not selling. The difference between buying and selling are kind of even. We don't really need this. What we need is actually selecting the crypto pair that we want to trade. You get. So there are different types of crypto pair in the market. You get. We have the ones that have dominance like the BTC, Ethereum, Solana. These are the major coins. You get. The reason why I prefer trading these particular coins is because they have high market cap, high volume. Like the Dogecoin, that the market cap is very low and it is mostly based on fundamental, which means that if you are into this particular trade and if Elon Musk make it tweet, you get the coin can actually go against you. For example, you are selling or you are shorting the coin and Elon Musk make a bullish tweet on it, automatically that market is going to go against you. You get. So I don't like trading this kind of coins with lower market cap that can easily be swayed by by a single trader. That for them to trading coins with high volume, you get that even if one person says, even a large investor sells those coins, it will not go against us. So we make use of BTC for this. The other thing to do is you can check our CoinGecko to see the market volume, to see the direction of the market. On CoinGecko, you can see that Bitcoin is bullish. You can see Bitcoin is bullish last 7 days. Ethereum is bearish. This means that if you are trading Bitcoin, you should be looking for buying or longing opportunity. While if you want to trade Ethereum, you're looking for opportunity to short. If you want to trade SLP, you're looking for short opportunity, not buying opportunity. So we kind of use CoinGecko to kind of know the general market directions. If I'll be trading upper liquid, I know that okay, I will be buying again. But just like I've explained, I'll be trading coins that have bigger market cap again, so that if in case somebody on influencer make a tweet or something like that, it's not going to disrupt the whole trade and trade not going to go against us. So for the sake of this video, make use of Bitcoin. So I'm going back to my Bybit exchange. All I need to do now is to click on trade. So I'll click on trade. Then I'm going to click on futures trading. So it's going to take us to the futures page where we get to do some technical analysis. So this is the futures page on or the trading page on Bybit. Here's our chart, as you can get to place trade. This place normally would have been other books. So we're going to do technical analysis and look for buying opportunity. So if you want to, in case the coin you want to choose is not showing, right now this is showing BTC USDT, but in case you want to choose another crypto pair, you don't want to trade BTC USDT, you can click on this particular button right here. You can select other crypto pairs that you want to get. So I'm trading BTC USDT, just leave this on BTC USDT. Then these are our chart that we can use to do anything you want to calculate make any then you can only see that I want to do. So first, I would like to expand this chart by clicking on this button. So I can really put it on full screen. Get see. If I click on this, it will be on full screen. Then I can see the whole chart. Right here is our time frame. So the first thing to do is to put this on the daily time frame so that you can see the overall market. You can see the trend market. You can see obviously this is bullish trend. You get the series of higher highs and higher lows. You can see on this place, you can see big consolidation to the upside, and there's another big consolidation to the upside at this particular point. I don't know if you can understand. But if you don't know how to do market structure, I bet you should watch my video on market structure because the big consolidation to the upside which shows that this particular market is what bullish or not bullish upside at this particular place, but there's a small bearish, but generally the market is bullish. You get so the next thing we're doing is to go to smaller time frame, 4 hours. Because the 4 hours time frame it was kind of bearish, but there's a change of character bullish. You get we are still bullish in all the time frames. So for us to trade, all you need to do is to go to smaller time frame. Just like I said, I want to make this as easy so that everybody can actually do this. You get everybody can actually do this. So you can there's few things you can do, but just like I want to make this very easy. So easier ones that we can do to really trade this coin is to look forward uh support and resistance. You can look for support and resistance. You get so this particular place right here, as you can see obviously from this particular place right here was a support level. So I would like to use the horizontal box to draw this out for you guys. So guys, this region right here is a support zone. This region because when price go to this place it bounces off. So this particular region is a support zone. Because when price go to this place it bounces off. And if I extend it back, I can also see that there's a support zone at this particular place. And guys can see the next support zone will be this particular region, right? And the next one will be this particular region. Get so what we'll be doing is, as you know that we'll be buying, what we'll be doing is very simple. You don't have to wait for price to come back to this particular region. And once price does so, we'll be looking for buying opportunity. And please guys, you guys should know that this is an educational video. Yeah, this is an educational video. So this works but might not work all the time. But if you are consistent, you can actually get to use this for your trade. But since we are mark out our support levels, which are these zones, we can also mark out this particular zone, right? Let me extend this level. You can also mark out this level you get. So all we're doing is very simple. Go to the smaller time frame, which is 15 minutes time frame, to take our trade. Get this minutes in this 15 minutes time frame. What we'll be doing is very simple. Since we are mark out our zones, we don't have to wait for a retracement to get when price does the entire price gets to retrace back to this particular zone, you can simply take our trade, simply buy you get at this particular place. So why should we be buying at this particular place? Because this place is a support zone, and if we look back, you can see that it has acted as a support zone earlier before at this particular region. You can see it acted as a support zone because when price get to this particular places around this particular region, price tends to bounce off. So you can see from this particular place, we check right here this you check that this place acted as a support zone. When price go to this place, you get at this place price tends to bounce off. Price gets to this place, price tends to bounce off. So at this particular place, when price get a bounce, price bounces off. So we're looking for what price to come back to this particular place, and when price does start, we'll be buying. You get so you know if price also come to this particular place, price is going to make downward movement, bearish movement. It's going to make use of lower lows and lower high, lower lows and lower highs, and it's going to probably tap into this particular zone. So once price get to this particular zone, we are not going to buy immediately because price might decide to break the art and go downward. But instead, you just have to wait for price to do change of character for price to make this particular movement. You get if price comes to this particular place, we are not going to buy. You get we're not going to take position immediately. Just like this place, it's going to make what it sees of downtrend to this particular place, series of downward move to this particular place. Then we're going to wait for a change of character just like this. Let me show you what I mean. So first is going to continue the series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Eventually it's going to tap into this particular place. Then we're looking for what a change of character again for you to make this particular movement. When we make this particular movement, you get as you can see, this is a change of character. What we're doing, we're simply waiting for what waiting for price to tap back to this particular place then before we take our trade. You get. So if you don't understand, this movement down right here is a series of down movement, breaking structure to the downside. Series of down making structure to the downside. So we go to wait for a change of character, which we can see at this particular place. Then we just have to wait for market to retrace it back to this place before we take our buy trade. So let me use this particular place to explain. You can see market was making series at this particular place. Market was retracing back to this support. So what it did was a series of lower lows and lower high, lower lows and lower high. Then at this particular place, you can see it retraces back before it went made this upward movement. So it is at this particular retracement that we're going to enter. Once it touch this support zone, make a new higher high. What we'll be doing is slow wait for the retracement that we can enter. So once price come out of this particular place, all we'll be doing is simply entering this particular trade. So all we'll be doing is simply taking our long position to get into at this particular place. If you can't get it at this exact place, you can get it at in this exact place. Then put your take profit at the top and your stop loss immediately above the support bus. So guys, this is simple and this is actually you can get to trade BTC. Yeah, so this method does not work all the time because sometimes it might be difficult for you to find actual support and resistance. You get, but finding support and resistance is very much easy. I already made a video on how to find support and resistance on the chart. I'll be leaving the link to that video in the description box. You can make it of that method. There are also other indicators that you can use like um moving averages, Boolean. These indicators can actually help you spot support and resistance. You get. I'm going to make a video on how to use indicators. Let me know in the comment section. So for a recap, the first thing to do on trading or looking for a pair to trade is actually doing what? Um, check the overall market directions you get. You know if you trade a coin that has higher market cap, higher transaction volume, as you can see right, Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has the most volume over $38 trillion. Market cap is about $2 trillion, followed by Ethereum, followed by Theta, SRP, BNB, and so on and so. So this is why we are choosing coin with higher volume, higher market cap because these particular coins cannot be easily swayed by a single tweet. You get, if somebody is in losing trade and is just set off, it's not going to affect the market direction. And you can actually use technical analysis to predict this. Unlike other altcoin, you get that a single tweet can make the coin go haywire. You get, and also you get to see the market direction. So if you want to trade Ethereum, see this place is going down already, you know that okay, Ethereum is bearish and then you get to sell, understand? So after then the next stage is to come to your Bybit and do some technical analysis. I made use of this. I did a simple one by first doing a top down analysis by checking from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. Then I kind of spot the market direction, which it was uptrend, and we can see it from here that it was uptrend. The next is to find obvious support and resistance zone, which I was able to mark out. This is a support zone. This at this particular place was kind of a support zone too. And we check this place was also a support zone, but then we made use of what the support zone that was more closer to our price, which was at this particular one. Again, it was more closer to our price point. So all we need to do is simply wait for market to come to this particular place, and then did a change of character to the upward side, and then you can simply enter into it. Placing our trade is very simple. When we place our trade, all we need to do is simply let me expand this. What you do is simply come to this place. You can simply put in a limit order at this particular place. So you can put a limit order. The price will be 109,588. Then you can set the amount you want to use, set your leverage and all those stuff. I already made a video on how to trade derivatives. You have to set leverage, all those stuff. I'm going to link that video so that you can watch that particular video. Is that you enter trade limit or you can simply wait for price to come and enter. I prefer to wait for price to come to this particular place and enter, but if you can't wait, you can simply use a limit order. So guys, this is it for this video. If you find it helpful, please do to let me know in the comment section. Please do to like, subscribe, turn on the bell icon. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.